Dilip, Buildcon, the company which will be hoping for faster approvals of road projects since election and budget are now out of the way. But NHAI, the authority over National Road Network, is struggling with more than 1,000 arbitration cases till now, which could severely restrict its capabilities and delay project approvals. While this remains an issue, to give us an update on the ongoing and the completed projects as well, joining us now on the phone line is Rohan Suryawanshi of the company. Hi Rohan, good afternoon to you, and thanks a lot for joining us today once again on Bloomberg Quint. First, tell us, are any of your projects stuck with NHAI with regard to the arbitration cases which are being reported?
First of all, thank you for having me on your show. And as per your question, we do not have any arbitration cases against the NHAI as of now, because the company has a track record of completing projects before time. So fortunately, we've been lucky that we don't have any arbitration cases pending against the authority.
Okay, but Rohan, last month you did receive appointment date for a couple of your projects, and I think there was a delay due to election, because of which in Q4 your margins were impacted because of this delay. But tell us, what's the status of the projects where you've received the appointment date now?
Yes, there has been a delay for appointed dates across the industry, but that was primarily due to the fact that NHAI had awarded a record number of projects in a very short period of time. So the government was scrambling to just get all those projects off the ground, to secure all the clearances, the land acquisition and everything. But all of that, and along with that, we had elections as well, state level and national elections, which definitely disrupted the whole process. But all of that is behind us now, and us along with the rest of the industry has been receiving appointed dates quite significantly. As for the progress of the projects where we've achieved appointed dates, they have been going at a really record pace. In fact, for projects where we received appointed date, in most cases in 3 months we touched the first milestone of 10%, and in cases where we are hitting almost 6 months, we are touching a milestone of almost 30% of the project progress. So as you can see, they're going at a very brisk pace. And at the end of 1 year, we expect to complete almost 65% of the total project.
Okay. Rohan, talking about record pace, I think yesterday you guys reported you've received completion certificate for UP project, for which you guys have also received bonus of about close to 38 crore. Are there any more projects where you are waiting to receive the completion certificate, and what's the total bonus that you guys are targeting now for FY20?
Yes, there are a bunch of projects that we are awaiting completion certificates and bonuses. In the next 2 months, I think in this quarter, we should receive about 120 to 150 crores of early completion bonus. We will be completing 5 HAM projects, so this will be coming to that. Along with that, there is also some EPC projects that we're completing where we are targeting full bonus that a company is entitled to. So overall, in this year, as has been the track record for the company over the last few years, we receive about 1 to 2% of the top line as bonus every year. So we are very hopeful and confident that we should receive a similar number this year as well.
Okay, got that. Rohan, one last question. The budget has outlaid closer to about 1,579 crores for road building. How much of that are you anticipated to bid for, or how much of that are you targeting to achieve in terms of orders?
As of now, almost 1 lakh crores of orders have been floated by the national government in the road sector alone, and these are up for bidding. We're expecting, our total order inflow guidance for this year is about 12 to 15,000 crores. And that should happen from roads, it should happen from mining, it should happen from railways, it should happen from irrigation, metro. So the whole gamut of space that we operate in, we should be able to get that kind of order info. Particularly from NHAI, I think it will be too early for us to talk about it. And also the company generally does not discuss or disclose exactly how much they're targeting from a particular sector. But the overall pie is our target, and we will look to get orders at good rates for us.
What would you target to be your, for the upcoming projects, what would you target as your IRR?
The IRR projects are the PPP projects. With that, typically the company targets mid-teen IRRs for all those projects. And as has been the case in the past, we've managed to get those kind of IRRs.
And how much of a growth do you anticipate in those projects in terms of quantum for the year?
In PPP projects?
Yes.
Oh, well, of the total order book that is there with the government, as of now, I think almost half of it is under PPP, other half is in EPC. But we've made a very public statement that we will only look at PPP projects once we have disposed of our current crop of PPP assets. So whenever that happens, we will look forward to targeting more PPP projects.
Rohan, last time when we chatted in the month of June, you had mentioned that you're looking to receive nearly 1,900 crore via mobilization in the next 2 quarters. Has any quantum come by in the current quarter out of that?
As of last quarter, we had received about 700 plus crores of capital, of cash, and the rest of the money will come in this and the next quarter. So that is on track as well.
All right, Rohan, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so very much for joining us this afternoon. Appreciate you taking out the time to clarify that for us.